over me. I mean, they're crawling in my shirt. That's ridiculous. After you. Guys, we got a major problem. You know, I built this house in the woods thinking that this was going to be paradise, but we're infested. I mean, they're flying in my mouth. Well, good morning. We are back up here. It's a Saturday, so we've got the day to work. Caden's on his way up, I think, with the in the Kubota. I came on up to kind of start getting things set up, and I was kind of anxious to see how my little copper nail project turned out, and I think it's going to work just fine. They held the paint pretty well. The copper color is maybe not just the dead exact match, but it's close enough that it'll work for what we're doing. And you know, they're just kind of the little trim nails anyway. I don't know what a lot of people do when they're putting fascia on with exposed fastener metal. I mean, maybe it's okay to just use the copper big-headed screws, you know, but I just thought that might be a bit much, might look a little gaudy or rough, so thought I'd get those trim nails and go that route. What's up, my man? I did appreciate JD cutting me a ditch here for my sewer line to come out from under the house, but I need to work right through here, and I've either got to put scaffolding or I've got to use the tractor and the man basket to get up there. So we'll fill that back in. We've got backhoes and stuff, so we can dig it back out when it's time. I'll leave the tank exposed so I know where I'm headed, but yeah, I'm gonna clear us a path right here, get this cleaned up and packed in. And it's muddy, but I think it's not so muddy that I can't work this and get it flattened out and give me a nice work area here. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do, and then I gotta get 2x4s, run down through there and start putting those on. Caden has already stained up every board that we have, so let's hope it's enough. So Caden and I were up here cleaning up, picking up scraps, and just kind of, you know, fixing the job site back up and get ready to go. And poor old Caden completely upended right there in that slimy mud hole. Right after he put on my brand new Max hoodie, and I said, try not to get it too dirty. I want to try to take care of that. That's a nice sweatshirt. His whole backside was covered in mud, but I didn't film him because it hurt his pride quite a bit. He was pretty disappointed in himself. So he went down to the house to change clothes, and he'll be back up in a minute, and we're going to get the mini skid and the mini dumper out here. I don't know if I need the mini dumper today or not, but we're going to kind of clean this up, get the dirt all kind of leveled back out. This rain pretty well helped the ditches to settle in good, so I can kind of smooth this dirt out a little bit. I don't want to work the dirt. I don't want to do the whole project today because I've got other stuff to do, but I need to clean up close to the house so that I can get around and get close to the house to do my work. So, man, it is a beautiful morning, a little bit brisk. It's about 40 when we first come out. It's warming up, sun's out. Forecast showed it was going to be overcast all day, but if the sun's out, it's going to be a real nice day. Oh, guys, look. I finally fixed that one of these days. I got the chainsaw out and got that out of the way, so now we can easily come through the woods here. This is just my nice little walking path from one area to the next, and it also, because it's wide enough to walk through, it's pretty well wide enough to drive the mini skid or the mini dumper through. So that's nice. Put on some clean, dirty pants. Yeah, you look a lot better than you did when you went down. It's been warming up, should be good to go. You can rev it up a little bit. Yeah. think that's a load. That's probably close to a yard of dirt. We're gonna take it over there and fill in that hole by the house so we can get the other side leveled out too. Lay the shovel down flat, upside down, flip it over, all the way down to the bottom, and push up. How many buckets full did we put in that, Caden? Did you count? 4?
4.5, basically.
I don't know. It was quite a bit. And it's a whole lot quicker than running back and forth with a piece of equipment or wheelbarrows or whatever to move the dirt. And man, that thing was piled high and you couldn't even tell it had a load of dirt in it. I mean, nothing to it. It's a muddy mess out here. In fact, I had my truck up here the other day and couldn't even drive around on the flat ground because it was so slimy. Tracks, just take it anywhere it wants to go. It's really cool to get to run this stuff.
He set me off on a journey to go move the ladder.
Move this scaffolding just back enough where I can drive through there without. this is the move right here. Look, we had a hole right here about 15 minutes ago. Now we've got it all filled in. We've got it smoothed out. We've got it packed in. We tracked it in. The machine's heavy enough that it really will pack this clay really well. Leaves us with a good work area because I got to get up there. So I either need stable ground to put the scaffolding on, or we at least got to be able to run the tractor through here with the man basket. Probably I will go with the scaffolding. So that's what I'm going to set up now, is I'm gonna get the scaffolding around here, set it up, see how high I can reach, and start thinking about how I'm going to run my board inside there and get that ready to go. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the move right there. Yeah, bro, this is gonna be way easier than you trying to run that tractor and man basket up and down and up and down. I think this is gonna go pretty well, bro.
Yep. Do you mean to get like all the stuff?
13 1/4. Sweet, this is gonna work. Got me a nice little stack to start with. Now I gotta get the brad nailer out and climb back up here and start putting them up. These Metabo nail guns have really been well worth the investment for this job. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but this is a finish nailer that I picked up on clearance at Lowe's for 75% off. So less than $100 and 15 gauge finish nailer. I already had the batteries from the other nail gun, so it's a really good deal. It's been really handy for this part of the job. Guys, we got a major problem. You know, I built this house in the woods thinking that this was gonna be paradise, but we're infested. I mean, they're flying in my mouth. This is ridiculous. I hope this is not going to be an indication of what we're in for, but look at this. Ladybugs are everywhere. Look. I kid you not, man, they're flying up my nose, getting inside my safety glasses. Years and years ago, me and Jana, our very first house we bought, it had an infestation of ladybugs, and you could go outside on the hillside, on the side of the house beside the hillside, and I mean, there were just like tens of thousands of them all over the side of the house. And this is like a remix of that event. I hope it's not like this every year.
What?
Bugs.
What are ladybugs? What are ladybugs?
That's the story of the day.
Ladybugs? They're on your wrist, bro.
They're all over me. I mean, they're crawling in my shirt. Ridiculous. All right, next.
Take it. Coming.
Here, I got Stinking ladybugs.
They do stink kind of though.
Yes, they do. Man, he's going to climb up here with a ladder and stain and touch it up. All right, we need more boards. I think we got to rearrange scaffolding too.
He got close to me. You got close to me. About run me over.
I ain't nearly as a crazy operator as you are.
About run me over.
I don't know if we've got enough lumber left or not. It's going to be really close. We've got like 6 boards left. And I still think we're going to end up having to stain some small boards.
I got my finger trapped. My finger's trapped.
Get it out.
Yeah, I just got it out.
So we got cleanup done. We made pretty good progress today. It was kind of slow, but it was hard work, you know, up on the scaffolding and stuff. So we got the ground smoothed out here and got it to where we could run our scaffolding. And we finished this whole side of soffit and down the back side as far as we can go until we go down the opposite side. We are going to be so close to having enough material, but I don't know if we do. So he's gonna start staining all of the scraps that we've got in there because we need
As many as we can get.
That's right. We need 13-inch long pieces here, and we're gonna have to have, well, let's see here, 2, 4,
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 30, 32, 34, 36.
we gotta have 38 pieces that are a foot long. I'm a little concerned. It'll be close. And it's an hour drive back to the supply place to get more tongue and groove. I mean, we can get it, and we'll be making more trips back there because we're going to order our siding. And at this point, I've got enough of the soffit up that I can order the siding as soon as I measure. Really, I needed to get the measuring done today. and get it ordered, because then I could have picked it up on Wednesday this week. It's 5 o'clock and we've been up here all day. So yeah, it was a pretty good day though, wasn't it? Hey, why don't you put the shovel up and let's go put the bomber lights away. Which one you driving?
The dumpy.
The dumpy?
Dumpy.
Dumpy. Is that what you're gonna call it, dumpy?
Yeah. Dumpy fell off the wall.
Dumpy is fun.
I about killed you on Dumpy.
You did about he got a little whiskey throttle earlier, because that's what I was saying, man. You got to watch the hills and the bumps and all that stuff, because they'll get away from you if you ain't careful. He's pretty good on it, but you know, that's a new piece of equipment. He's kind of learning it.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Me too. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Get to see us make a little more progress on the house. What are you doing?
Easton made. Oh, these are heavy.
They are heavy. Everything about Easton Made's heavy.
Heavy duty too.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Until next time.
Get outside and enjoy catfish. It is beautiful out here.
It is. Y'all have a good day.